So let's start with the main components and its CPU. And for the CPU is Intel Core i3 10th Gen 10100 with base clock 3.60 GHz and socket for LGA 1200 with 65 watts. This CPU has a 3.6 GHz with turbo boost of 4.1 GHz and the socket LGE 1200 with Intel 400 series chipset. So that's it for the CPU. And for the motherboard is Gigabyte each 470 Auras Pro AX. This motherboard supports 10th Gen Intel Core series processor with dual channel non-ECC and buffered DDR4 with 4 DIMM slots, and it has direct 11 pieces digital VRM solution. And for the advanced thermal design with enlarged surface heatsink, the Smart Fan 5 features multiple temperature sensors and hybrid fan headers with fan stop. The Intel Optane memory ready with onboard Intel Wi-Fi 6 800 2.11ex 2T2R and BT5 with Aura's antenna. So that's it for the motherboard. And for the M.2 or SSD is WD Black SN750 1TB NVMe internal gaming SSD with Gen 3 PCIe and M.2 2280 with 3D NAND, and this is an exclusive WD Black SSD dashboard with gaming mode improves game performance with the available in capacities ranging from 250 gig to 2 terabyte, and for the ideal of for enthusiasts building custom desktops or gaming rigs, the NVMe drive not compatible with SATA interface. So that's it for the M.2 or SSD. And for the RAM is G.Skill 16 gig with 2 8 gig Trident Z RGB series DDR4 with PC4 20800 and 3600 MHz with 288 pins desktop memory model. This RAM is capacity of 16 gig with 2 8 gig and the type is 288 pins DDR4 is the RAM with speed of DDR4 3600 MHz, PC4 28800 and the CES latency of 16 timing 1619 1939 voltage with 1.35 voltage ACC, and it has a buffered and registered with unbuffered multi-channel kit, dual channel kit color black heat spreader. So that's it for the RAM. And for the case is in ZXT H510 CA H510 B1. This case is a compact ATX mid-tower PC gaming case with front I/O USB Type-C port, and it has tempered glass side panel with AC cable management system, and it's compatible for water cooling. This case is new features with front I/O USB Type-C port and tempered glass side panel with single screw installation, and the enhanced cable management with patented cable routing kit with pre-installed channels and straps makes wiring easy and intuitive. And for the streamline has two air F120mm fans included for optimal internal airflow, and the front panel and PSU intakes include removable filters, removable bracket designed for radiators up to 240mm, simplifies the installations of either closed loop or custom loop water cooling. And this case motherboard support for mini ATX, micro ATX, and ATX motherboard. So that's it for the case. And for the PSU or the power supply is EVGA 500 GD 80 plus gold 500 watts power supply, 100 GD 0500 V1, and this PSU or power supply is 80 plus gold certified with 90% efficiency or higher under typical loads with angle 12 volts real DC to DC converter to improve 3.3 volts and 5 volts stability with active power factor correction protection, and also it has 5 years unparalleled EVGA customer support with heavy duty protection including OBF over voltage protection, UBF under voltage protection, UCP over current protection, OPP over power protection, and ECP short circuit protection. So that's it for the PSU or the power supply. And for the GPU or the graphics card is Zotac Gaming GeForce GTX 1650 Super with twin fan 4GB GDDR6 128 bits gaming graphics card with the super compact GPU or graphics card. This GPU or graphics card is a new turning architecture with 6GB and 192 bits GDDR6, which is a super compact 6.2-inch card, fits 99% of systems with the dual slots 4K and HDR ready with the display port of 1.4 HDMI 2.0B and dual link DVI and the boost clock of 1725 MHz with memory clock of 12 Gbps, and the recommended power supply is 350 watts and for the power consumption is 100 watts. So that's it for the GPU or the graphics card. So that's it. Good luck to your PC build and see you in the next video. Thank you.